to the Famously Local podcast. Local, not local, but famous around these parts. You are on the air with the hostess with the mostest, sharing the good news that you can use as we talk, community awareness, and keep you in the know. I am Angela McNeil Woods, aliasly known as That Laurel Hill Girl. And today, family, wow, we have Mr. Christopher Hudson of Cut by Hutt, barber and business owner. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. I'm super excited that you was able to come out. You know, now this man, this is when you know somebody is about their business. Was you at the shop today?
Yes, ma'am.
You was?
Yes, ma'am. My
Now,
day started at 5 o'clock this morning.
in the AM?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my goodness, wow. And so what you're trying to say is you done went and cut all these heads and was still able to make it on, and made it on time too. Not late, not nothing.
Right.
See, that's when you know you handling the business of business. Okay? All right, family. So Chris, you guys, you know, he DM'd me through Instagram. But we both know Mr. Titus Reed of Tight Cuts. Shout out to you, Tight. Y'all get go ahead and get Tight some. Yeah, because he be keeping it tight too, right?
Right.
Yeah, I like his little hook and everything. So I appreciate that. And that's what I want the people to do. Like if you want to get featured on the show, just DM me through Instagram at Famously Local Podcast. And I'll let you guys know more information about that. Now, Chris, you already know I'm going to ask you. Are you a Carolinas baby?
No, I'm originally from Washington, D.C.
What?
Born and raised, but
Okay.
I've been in Chester more than I've lived in Washington now.
Chester,
South Carolina.
South Carolina. Shout out to all my peoples in Chester. All the classmates, right?
Class of 92.
Okay.
94.
Yeah. Listen, no starting ruckus in here because we. I love that. We love Chester, man. We got a lot of family down there.
Yes.
Yeah, all my in-laws. Ooh, I got a lot of in-laws, a lot of sister-in-laws, brother-in-laws. Hey,
Cousins.
family, cousins. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Now, so Carolina's Chester. Ooh, that's a big difference, though.
Yeah, it was.
Weather-wise, or just all together?
All together.
I bet. That's life-changing right there. But so how long you been here now?
Nah, I've been here. I came originally in 94, my last year of high school.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's good stuff. Wow, that's awesome. All right, so how long have you been barbering? How long have you been cutting hair?
I've been licensed as a master hair care specialist for over 20 years, but I was in and out of the business for a while.
Okay. You said how long?
Over 20 years. I went to school at Shabazz.
We're going to get to all of that. It's all right. It's all right. But what did you call it? Master what now?
Master hair care specialist.
I like that. Master hair care specialist. Let me write that down. I ain't heard nobody call it that. That's good stuff right there.
Yeah, that's my license.
Master hair care. Y'all all right now? And it's a class that they can take?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And so now, were you cutting any family members' hair, any cousins? Or
all the time.
All the time?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, so is there anyone in the family that took up the craft?
My sons, they dabble, but
okay,
they haven't been on the road to get their license.
Okay, but they are cutting.
Yes.
They watch you.
Yes.
You tell them what to do.
No, I don't have to tell them what to do. They
what?
Just from watching and picking it up.
That's good, Miss Kim. You're gonna be set here. I love it. Now, so again, congratulations to you for being a shop owner. That's a lot. That's a lot to the business, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're gonna get into it now. So, but before you open your shop, did you cut hair anywhere else?
Yeah, I work with Reggie Bailey. He's another barber in the field in Chester, and we worked at 185 Saluda Street together.
Okay.
Yep.
Saluda's here, right?
That's in Chester.
In Chester, okay, okay. See, I married into the area, so I still be asking where this place and that place is. But you said Reggie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, that's good stuff. And so tell me again, what did you receive your training?
Shabazz.
Shabazz. Yep. Okay.
Shabazz.
You know Keith? I don't know Keith's last name,
no.
but those guys have been over there for a while.
Yeah. When I went, Jimmy Gaskins was the instructor.
Okay.
Yeah. That's been a while.
Wow. Okay, Shabazz. And so I know they're still up and running. Downtown Rock Hill.
Yeah. West Black Street.
West Black Street. Okay. All right. And so has it been worth it passing the state board exam, getting the license?
Yes, it really has.
It really has been. Yeah. All right now. So now where did you get where did the inspiration come from?
As a kid, man, my mom, we used to hang out.
Mm-hmm.
She had family members that owned a salon, so we would go and visit. And then also my dad, he was never one. He was kind of tight with the coins, so he was never one to send you to the barbershop. He would cut our hair. So
yeah,
that's what really made me want to learn, just from my father actually cutting our hair.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Now and so and for now that was for barbering. For the salon, where did that inspiration come from?
It was just the atmosphere itself, just being around the hair, the smell of it, just to
Yeah.
see the creativity and to
Yeah.
be able to see people once you render the service to them, that the look on their face and the happiness and the content. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's good. Good. And so now, have you always wanted to own a shop?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I just recently decided to pursue the shop business, but I want to do more than just a shop, because
Okay.
it's easy to put a shop up, and it seems like the area has a lot of business for all the shops that are coming new. But I want to give something to the community where they can learn the actual craft and become licensed and everything.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So like a school.
Yeah, my future goal is to have a school.
Okay. Now, are you familiar with any of the people in Charlotte? What is it? Grease? Oh, I forgot those guys'
No
name.
Grease
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Platinum
yeah.
Cuts. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's like a good community. It's a family community.
yeah, so
Yeah.
y'all communicate with each other.
Yeah, well, not so much personally,
Right.
one on one, but they have podcasts and they
Yeah.
do interviews and things that you can reach out and touch to them.
That is
the
beautiful.
websites and everything.
That's good. I've been knowing those guys for a long time. That's good. I love that. Now, so did you have any issues coming up with a shop name?
No, actually, my wife came up with my shop
Oh,
name
did she?
because I used to always be a cut above as a barber. That was my thing, a cut above. And then when I was able to pursue it and get my LLC, the name was already taken. So my wife helped me with Cuts by Hutt.
Cuts by Hutt. I love that. Is too cute. Now, so when you open your shop, right? Did you have to purchase equipment?
Yes, I purchased all new equipment.
Really?
The only thing I didn't have to purchase was my clippers, of course, because I was already cutting. But brand new barber chair, mat, everything, tiles, steam machine.
What's the steam machine?
Where you can give them facials and opening pores and everything.
Listen to you. All right now, Chris. I'm putting people to sleep down there.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Okay, so and cleaning products, all of that's a part of that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because a lot of people don't know what all goes into it. So again, so we're talking about barber chairs, laundry machines, right?
Yeah. Well, not laundry machines. It's a towel warmer. And it's a facial machine, a steamer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I had to. You have to have a shampoo bowl, so I have a complete setup.
Okay. Almost like the salons, hair salons.
Right.
Okay. Now, are you working solo in your space?
At the moment, I am. Yes, I am.
Okay. Because I was going to ask you, do you have any barbers? But you are in your space right now.
Yes.
Okay. And what's that address? Because we want to make sure that the people know how to get to you.
The address to the shop is 166 Columbia Street, Chester, South Carolina, 29706.
9706. That's 166 Columbia Street.
Yes, ma'am.
In Chester, South Carolina.
Right.
All right, family. Make sure you get it down. And what's your IG? What's the Instagram information for them?
Cuts by Hutt.
Cuts by Hutt. That's
yes, ma'am.
So I've got a CUTT.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Cuts by Hutt. All right, now we're moving right along. Now, so when you meet your clients, do you do like a consultation with your new customers?
Yeah, not even just the new customers, all my customers, because sometimes they might want to switch their haircut up.
Okay. Yep. Now, so is this when you ask them specific questions, like about what product they might have used on their hair?
Yeah, normally during the consultation, I start out just by combing them, getting a clean surface to work with, and see how their hair grows, and then I ask them what they want. And me as the barber, if I feel like something could work better for them, then I could suggest. But I always try to give the customer and the client exactly what they want.
What they want.
Yes.
Do they know, most of them know what they want when they come in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Do you
they
do
do.
walk-ins?
Yes, ma'am, I
Okay.
do.
Oh.
But I work by appointments.
Okay.
But I always set my appointments up as to where I have time in between those appointments for walk-ins in case. Because since the Google reviews have been going up, I've had a lot of walk-ins as well.
That's really smart. That's really smart. Now when you're cutting, you ask open-ended questions like, do you like your previous haircut?
Yeah.
All right. How do you like the length on top?
Yeah, that's a major question.
Okay. And you ask them, is this short enough?
Never short enough. It's long enough.
Long enough. Okay. Yeah. Does that mean they're getting older when you say short enough?
Sometimes.
Okay. We don't want to offend nobody.
Right.
Now, and are they constantly asking questions during the process?
No, my shop is real. The ambiance is real laid back. It's a gentleman's shop, so I either have music going or the TV going, and I try to keep their focus to where they don't have to move and do a lot of talking and ask questions.
Okay, that's good. Now, what kind of questions do they ask you? I'm sure they be asking you questions.
They ask how I got into barbering, how long I've been cutting hair, what's my favorite haircut to do, and it's just different general questions. Okay. But it all leads up to what they want in the end.
Do they ask you how to prevent razor bumps?
Some do. Some do. Yeah.
Okay.
But if I have a client, I try to give them a service that'll help them at that particular time with that, and then also give them suggestions on how to maintain it.
Okay. Now, how about, do they ask you how often to wash the hair?
Yes.
So you educate them and all whenever they ask you. Okay.
A barber just don't cut the hair.
That comes with the master. What you call it now?
Master hair care
specialist. Master hair specialist. Okay, yes. I like this now. This is making sense.
Yeah.
You know. Now, because everybody's scalp is different and hair texture and stuff. So do you like tell them what type of products to get?
Yes. If I render a shampoo service for them, depending on their hair texture, I let them know what product I'm using when I use it. So.
All right. So do you offer hair and beard products?
Yes, I do. I make sure I let them know what I use personally, because I couldn't see myself suggesting a product that I wouldn't use or don't use.
Don't use.
Yeah.
Now, back in the day, they really didn't. You didn't see a lot of beards like you see now. Right. So it won't no thing. So how did you teach yourself how to, do the trim and style the beards?
I just I do it with anything that I do as far as a haircut. I see it before I do it, and I know how I want my look, and I know how my upkeep is. So I just transfer it over to what I do for others.
Okay. And so some of the guys, do they tell you, what do they call that when it's like a T?
The goatee.
Yeah. Okay. So they tell you what they want. Okay. That's good stuff. I love it. Now, so I want you to tell me, because, it sounds like you do a lot. You do great with customer service. So what do you think good customer service is? Give me some examples.
Making sure that your client is comfortable, and always make that experience about them. If you make it about them, they'll want to come back.
That's true.
So
all the way down to your greeting.
Yeah.
Punctuality. Let me tell you, as a woman, ain't nothing worse than coming to the salon and you tired too. You don't work. You ready to get your hair done, and then you don't get no announcement of, "I'm sorry, I'll be right with you."
Right.
It's important.
Yeah, it is.
It's important, people.
Yeah. I pride myself on that.
That's
schedule
good.
my appointments and make sure I keep schedules. I send out reminders. And
really?
With my clients, we have a relationship. If they feel that they can't make it, they're comfortable letting me know and rescheduling.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, punctuality is a big part of it.
It is a big part. It makes a difference, and so you're still taking on new clients. I know you do walk-ins, but you're taking new clients too.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what type of services do you offer at your shop? I know you do cuts.
Yes, we do enhancements. We do cuts. I do coloring. I just recently did a coloring retwist on dreads. Any style haircut.
Wow.
Yeah, and
beard trims.
Yes,
because that's considered a service.
I specialize on the razors.
Okay.
Yep, the
Okay.
razor services and
How about
shampoos.
shampoos?
Yes,
Okay.
beard conditioning as well as facial upkeep and
Hmm.
I think my next investment, I want me one of the Tesla machines as to where I can give the light therapy for the bumps and everything.
Wow. Okay. That's gonna be a really good upgrade. One of the ladies gonna want to come down there for that. And you do shaves.
Yes, as well as eyebrow arching,
You do
laser
that?
tapes. Yes, ma'am.
Now, do the men get the eyebrows? I know a
Some like
couple.
to get them cleaned up, but I
Okay.
also have female clients that get their eyebrows
Okay.
arched and tapes and haircuts.
So you offer a variety of services.
Yes, ma'am. I do.
Okay. So we talking about conditioning treatments, and you don't do no shoe shining now, do you?
No.
Okay. All right, because that's an add-on service too.
And that's actually a part of the barbershop history. Is always
Exactly.
a shoe shiner in the shop.
Yeah, because I know I've only seen one, and that's in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Right.
And but honey, they be lining up for that.
Mm-hmm.
What some go even if they're not getting service as a haircut.
Right.
How about waxing? I know.
No,
Yeah.
waxing is more on the cosmetology side of
Okay.
it. It's a little bit more that you have to in-depth training when you're using the waxing.
Educate me. That's right. Okay. All right now. So now, is your pricing fair? Does it go up with inflation as it should?
I haven't had a actual price change since COVID, since 2020, because
Okay.
I have a working relationship with my people. I try to make sure that I'm not below and I'm not above. I try to stay within the means of everybody's shop, so that way, because we're all supposed to be on one accord throughout the board as far as the pricing. So.
Okay. Now tell us a little bit more about your school. So is that something that you want to do up and coming in the future?
Yes, actually it is, because it was exciting to me to learn, because barbering is just not about cutting hair. The stripes on the pole each have a different meaning. Bloodletting, teeth pulling. Barbers were more than just someone that did your hair. They really took care of you. We're counselors.
Yeah, you already know I'm gonna ask you about that.
if you love it, then you're gonna want to know the history of it, and it's gonna make you want to be better at your craft.
At your craft, yeah. And so the school, will it be something that they do daily, weekly, monthly, or?
Yes, well, you have so many hours that you're allotted to get throughout that week of class.
Okay.
And then you have chapters. The new text for the My Lady has just been upgraded to the 7th edition. So you have like 28 to 30 chapters. And,
okay.
During the school, before you even cut a hair, you have to pass like the first 10 chapters.
Wow.
And then you're allowed to go on the floor and cut hair and everything.
Oh, then you're allowed.
Right.
See, I wanted to do nails. I had this thing with nails, and at one time I think you had to do hair and the nails.
Yeah.
But I think now they have separate schools. Yeah. I know they do in Charlotte.
Because when I went to school, that was a part of my license.
Really?
I had to do the nail tech, learn the strokes and everything. Oh, it wasn't something that I was into, but I had to do it because of where I went to do my training. That was all a part of it. And so
you could do it if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll give you the basic clear coat.
Somebody be on a budget over there, Miss Kim. That is so good to know. Oh man, I love that. Now, Chris, you sent me, man, when I tell you sent me some awesome photos of your work. And if people want to see your work, they can go to your IG.
Yes.
Tell them that IG again.
That's Cuts by Hutt.
All right. CUTTSBYHUTT. Cuts by Hutt. I'm telling you, this fly. Okay. Yeah. You missed that, Miss Kim, girl.
My wife had
the wife behind it. She picked that name, Cuts for Hoods. I like it too. That's different. And now, how did you fine tune your skills?
I watch a lot of YouTube videos.
Yeah, YouTube Universe.
I watch different barbers. Working in the atmosphere that I was able to work with 3 and 4 other barbers, and then it's just I'm always looking. I look at heads. I look at the shapes. It's just something that's always in my eye. I'm always looking at how to make it pop and how to make the haircut just stand out. Okay,
so I'm a total stranger, a man. I'm coming into your shop. I'm gonna walk in.
Right.
Are you checking out my stilo when I come in?
Yes, that's the first thing I do.
Okay, so you pretty much read and you do a visual.
Yeah.
Okay, they teach you that too, right?
Yeah, because I mean, the body motion, facial expressions, all that can tell you which direction and avenue your haircut is going to go to.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Because I always wondered how they come out with the different styles, the different looks and everything. So you pretty much got to read body language.
Everything. Yep.
Be a good
Everything
reader
about the person. Yep.
Everything. I like that, Chris. Now, all right. Now, so what is your specialty as a barber? Because it looked like you the line man. Is that what they call you, the line man?
They call me Crispy. Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. My haircuts are crispy. I pride myself on the flow of the hair. I like for my blends and my haircuts to really pop. And the enhancements, if they're wanted, I really like to apply the enhancements and use my straight razor.
Yeah. Okay. Now you putting designs in the hair.
I don't so much do the designs because it can really take away from the haircut. If you can really do those basics and make those basics stand out, they don't even want the design.
See, I see that because I'm telling you, y'all make sure y'all go on their Instagram and take a look. And I hope you got all the information so that you can reach out to them. In Chester, South Carolina. Right. Now, do you go to people's homes, or is that something you want to do?
I actually do venture out. I have a set of people. I have 3 home visits that I do.
Okay.
As well as contract work. I contract work as well at New Hope, the New Hope facility. I cut hair for them.
You cut hair for them?
Yes, ma'am.
That is huge. So you just making moves all around the table.
Yeah.
Okay. And so how about now? I know nobody like talking about leaving this world, but have you done that? Have you dabbled into that? If somebody's deceased, do they call you?
I've done that as well.
Have you?
Yeah. My first experience with it was I was cutting hair, and my son's grandfather.
Okay.
He passed, and his wife requested that I cut his hair.
Wow.
Yep.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I've had Mose Caldwell at cemetery.
Yeah. Shout out to Mose. Yeah.
As well as B.L. Fredericks. I've done some work for him as well.
Wow, that's good. That's really good. I love that. You multi-purpose.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do out here. Now, so I already know you have some interesting stories, from time to time that you hear in your shop. I have a friend that he actually literally wrote a book. It's called "If You Cook, I'll Clean." And it's all barber stories. Yeah. And story after story after story. So you act as a counselor.
Yes.
Now, when you go home, do you unload on Miss Kim?
Sometimes I do. Yeah. Sometimes some of the things that you hear and some of the things that they discuss, it just drains you.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't even want to discuss that anymore.
But so whenever, let's just say they're tapping into something, you just be quiet. You don't say nothing.
Yeah,
that's good. That's professional. Yeah. That's real professional. I like that though, because I tell you, I bet you I can imagine some of the stories is just really, really out there.
Yeah.
Oh man. So now, do you have any advice that you would like to give to any up and coming barbers that want to get into the game?
Yeah, just stay true to yourself and dedicated to your craft, because it takes a lot of determination and willpower, because it's not going to come overnight. Your success is not going to come overnight. It comes from you continuously honing your skills and just continuously wanting to be there.
Yeah. So did you have any challenges along the way?
Yes, many. Yep. It was many times I stepped away from barbering. Financial reasons. I got to go and get a job.
Right.
Responsibilities, kids. But everything and every choice and decision I made has brought me back to barbering. It's my real passion.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I can tell it too. I love that, man. And so, what has been your favorite part of being a barber?
In fact, I get to make people look good.
That's always a plus, right?
Yeah.
Miss Kim, do you be giving them free tapers? Taped up,
Do
you get them?
Yeah.
Okay.
My eyebrows and things like that.
Just perk after perk.
Yeah.
That's good. Wow. Now, so tell the people again where they can find you, Chris.
Well, Cuts by Hutt is located at 166 Columbia Street. Come on out. You can get these hands.
All right, family. I want to make sure that y'all tap in, chime in. I'm going to have more information about Chris in his bio section, but I can't thank you enough for coming out.
And I thank you.
Worked hard all day, but you still made it through, and we wish you nothing but the best
Thank you.
All right, family. Local, not local, but definitely famous around these parts. Y'all be blessed.